Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixarters here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. When we left off,
Safe.
we were at the safe because we've been investigating the scene of the happenings, and we found
The happening?
Yes, the murder, the murder most foul, the incident.
I was referring to the movie.
Oh, that. No one wants to refer to that
No
movie.
one talks about
at
that
all.
movie.
But we left off here with the secondary keyhole, and is the specimen connected to the evidence? Oh, yeah, you'll say that. I feel like my assumption is that it's gonna be the Yatagrasu's key, but the key opened the safe, but maybe it'll be the blade that opens the secret compartment. The knife part. Maybe.
Oh.
Or it could just be a key that's used again and again, I don't know, but doesn't the shape of the keyhole remind you of something, Francesca?
The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
Is that so? The person who used this safe. Mr. Cochin made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out?
You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe?
That's precisely what I'm saying.
Ah!
And I'll prove to you right now.
I don't know if you could tell, but when I said that, I ran out of breath real quick.
Oops. That the Yatagrasu's key is the key that will open it.
The Yatagrasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagrasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of the safe.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key.
Well then, let me do my theory quick and yank it. We discovered the trick 7 years ago and with it we were able to corner Miss U. But who would have thought I'd see this key again after all this time? Or not. Or maybe they want me to look at the design on it because the design is
No, the blade.
similar.
Look at the blade.
That's what I was gonna say, the design of the blade. If I can't move down, but I'm gonna examine the blade, so.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it even has, I didn't notice that the knife was shaped like that from the tip. But let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagrasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Cochin's safe in the Cadopian embassy. We confirm that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see?
What are you talking? Ah!
It appears you have come to understand what I'm talking about.
Yep.
When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole.
Apply directly to the forehead? Head
Oh
on.
no. Oh, that's gonna be stuck in my head for a month now.
Do not apply that directly to your forehead. Head on.
The real function of the knife's portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the
I mean,
safe.
hey, you won't have a headache anymore.
You're not wrong.
But that's preposterous.
Because it looks like a knife and was
Wow.
because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago.
Because it was a knife.
We fell into the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever's hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance.
And it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe.
Yes, sir. Open it now, sir.
Whoa.
Huh. These items, they're... It's a bunch of funny shaped things, I guess, the pieces of art.
You're in my way, Scruffy, now move. Wow, that was everywhere, but I made it work.
It's fine. I didn't think I was in the way.
Oh. These pieces of art. They're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view.
Oh.
I believe a more thorough examination is required. You snake thing.
Looks like a dragon to me.
Oh, he just wants to say these are stolen pieces of art from around the world. I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Yeah.
Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why, do you have any idea what What would happen to you if one of them were to break?
Is it just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now? Okay, well, that doesn't change, but what if we go
The papers?
to... Well, what about the doggy thing down here?
Nope.
It's the same thing, whatever. Okay, Scruffy, don't break the things. Paper. This is a document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Why don't we take a look at it
Good
first
input.
before we give up, detective?
Good input.
Mr. Coach's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. Well, then we should...
There's a 1 out of 3 and a 3 out of 3. Where's the 2 out of 3?
Why would we not read it?
Yeah.
Why would we not read it? Okay, what else do you want me to look at of...
What?
Okay.
Is that
what
it?
What about the panel? The bullet sort of trick in one safe is really something. Yes, the other safe has two compartments, but what's really impressive is that this is the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed. I wonder if Mr. Cochin was just paranoid or if he had secrets of that great a value. Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil.
What?
But then when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was gonna stab myself. Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty.
Special brand.
Yes, sir.
Those just C's got special stories already.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh my god. Who sharpens both ends?
I've done that before.
Really?
Yeah.
You've pulled a gumshoe?
I don't know why he did. I mean, I just did it for the heck of it, just to have a double-sided pencil. And I'd have one of those handheld erasers, and you go tuk, 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 tuk. All right, anyways, it appears that we found the key that the Adagarasu, no, Miss Yu, stole 7 years ago. Since I was originally from this embassy, maybe she came to return it? I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, detective. Duh. Okay, then what do you think, sir?
I thought she was there all of a sudden.
This is a really random way to put her up right in front of the safe.
Yeah.
Listo you. For what reason did she steal the key? Huh.
Okay.
Well,
is there anything else?
I
think that's it.
Touched that, so, but we didn't get any, like, maybe we touched this now? It was the diamond that we thought was stuck earlier. What it was about beats me. It doesn't give us anything about it. Mr. Cushion's on the last page. What is different as the document is, and then you walk away, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Organizer?
Let me look at the logic that we have. Purchase is return. The secret is stealing. I don't think we can combine those two together.
No.
I don't think she's the Adagarasu. That'd be amazing though. But I don't. Okay, I'm gonna back away because maybe now if I examine it, it'll be like, is there? Okay, there's something we're missing. Because it's saying it's every suspicious like nook and cranny.
We didn't click on the plate. I mean, it'll probably say the art thing again, but. Yeah.
Here's a piece of stolen art from around the world. Don't touch it. Break it. Okay. So.
What about the top of the safe?
I was looking at that. It's a dusty. Nothing there. Nothing in the corner over here.
What about the keyhole?
We did that. That's how we got the
okay.
Callisto U thing. So we touched the dragon. We touched the dog. Nothing there. Like
That's
nothing.
a dog?
Little... I guess it's a statue of an animal with 4 legs and a butt with a tail. And we looked at the papers. Looked at that. We looked at the.
What about the door?
We did that. How about anything over here?
Nope.
What about that? What the hell?
What else is there?
I am genuinely confused. Is there something else we have to look at first that'll give us information on the papers, maybe? So, let me look at this fireplace. That's some fireplace. You know, it really gives this place a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Oh, if these are a staple in every Bubbly's house, then I bet Santa Claus pays them a visit, too.
Oh my god.
Just how old are you again, detective?
How old is he, anyway?
Let's go find out. Gumshoe, how old are you? 32. All right, what about, can't look at that table. We've looked at you. Then there's the ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling.
He's 32 and still believes in Santa Claus.
A ceiling fan. What does one of those do? exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that's installed on one ceiling. Well, if I had one of those in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring as I slept.
What?
Detective Gumshoe.
What? Yeah.
In the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep.
I was gonna say, what? Wow. He's just when I thought he couldn't surprise me anymore with his gumshoeness, he does. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let me see. Should I present him with? I'm because we already presented the key to him. You. Oh yeah, Carrie. All right. I don't think she actually wants to talk to us. She just gotta do. I'm just so. I already checked this area, so that's fine. So I don't need anything from there. And you're not gonna let me through because you're an asshole. And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, sir. I'm freaking out over here. All right, out of the way, because the safe. I will risk to inspect. I've looked at every nook and cranny that it's available to me, sir. I don't.
Now you're talking to Gumshoe.
I feel like a gumshoe right now.
No, you're talking to Edgeworth like Gumshoe, I should say.
I feel like a gumshoe because I feel like I'm missing something obvious, but I've literally touched everything. So we hit the door, and it's like, oh man, to build this sort of trick and one safe is really something. It's impressive. What? Speaking of paranoid, but then erase and then refrain from. And then the paper that we're missing a paper from that no one's noticing about, and then all the stuff is the same. And then the keyhole talking about Miss Callist. Oh my God! What the?
Callist. Oh.
You.
Callist. Oh, you.
Because the organizer is just that, and we don't.
Is there a piece of paper somewhere that has the 2 out of 3 written on it? Maybe that we have to find, perhaps.
I mean, we looked at the all lined with American memorabilia
just souvenirs
stuff.
And tourism and blah blah blah.
Yep, and then he scratches his head, and then the buffet tickets. And then he's gonna swim his way across the ocean. The grandfather clock that doesn't work anymore. And then we got all this with the knives. There's still knives on display, and then he can switch the handles out. That whole thing.
Oh no.
Switch them on the fly.
I know.
And then we go through here. All right, I'm getting to the point where. I want to be careful now. I've looked at the butterfly. Hey, it's not a butterfly. Yeah. The bobbly symbol. All right.
Well, patriotism thing, country, blah, blah, blah.
The one thing with going to a walkthrough is that because things have such an order to them, I don't know. I can check quick to see if if the walkthrough does anything after this. I just don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can get to the table over here, but I can't.
Oh.
Because our dead body's in the way.
Just imagine Edgeworth running in place in front of a Oh my God.
All right. Do you care about the autographs? Just help me out here.
Would you mind not pointing that in my direction? It's dangerous. And anyway, why are you showing it to me?
I have no particular reason.
Jesus. If you have no reason, don't you bring that dangerous object near me. Do you understand?
Is she really that oblivious to the irony in that statement?
Yeah, because she's
just
holding
that dangerous
a dangerous
whip of hers for no reason. All the time. Whew. All right, what about the knife? Do you care about that? It's the same thing.
Oh, yep,
it's the same thing for that. You're showing that to me. Just dangerous objects all around.
Yep.
All right. Okay, what about the Primidieu statue? What do you think of this piece of evidence? You don't seem to care.
Felicity, since you asked so nicely as my subordinate, I'll answer you. However, as your superior, I must also make sure that my subordinates grow on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first and then try presenting again.
A simple, I don't have any thoughts about that would have sufficed. What about the Steel Samurai autograph? You don't care about that. Definitely not. Okay.
See, in times like this, it's times like this, now that I think back to Spirited Justice, where Phoenix was like, hey, I've heard you presented your fair share of evidence to people.
Yeah.
And now I get it.
Yep. Here's something for you.
Oh, it appears that he died of a stab wound. Ah, whoever did this had a lot of nerve.
She's angry.
Yeah, she is. I just can't fathom what could have led the killer to turn a knife against a man.
And I just can't fathom what a prosecutor lashing out with their whip is thinking. Alright, well, we got nothing from her, so
Nope.
thanks for that one. I'm gonna give one last shot to this guy here, who's gonna probably just talk his ear out.
One last shot to this guy. Here.
Not that one. We want to present things. What do you think about this dead body?
What do you think about...
Oh dear. If people were to find out that the murder occurred at the embassy, the number of souls would plummet as would our revenues. It'd be a disaster. What are we going to do? He really does seem worried. Perhaps I should refrain from bringing this up.
Nothing.
How about the statue? Is the statue that oh yeah, that whole thing.
Present your badge just for the hell of it.
Hi, look at me, I'm prosecutor. Oh, is that the prosecutor's badge? It is a very cool design. I know. We should start selling items like this as souvenirs in Babal.
Oh god.
The tourists would absolutely go nuts over them. Please don't compare a proud symbol of my profession to a cheap souvenir.
Oof.
How about the embassy guide? Oh, isn't it about a great embassy? How do you like our pamphlets?
Oh my god.
Feeling different about them, to be honest. I'm just using this as evidence.
I thought you were gonna try to make his voice a little deeper because of that.
Oh, that's too bad. In that case, I guess we'll just have to try harder to make more charming ones. I now sound like frickin' Swiss Guard from Death Clock and Metalocalypse. I just had the flashback of inspiration. We should make all of our pamphlets into coupon books. I literally sound like him right now. It's scaring me. His expectations of what a coupon can do is just a tad hyperinflated. Alright, what about Steel Samurai's autograph? Masterplan, I was wondering if you might have some thoughts on this. It seems that you would know more about the case than I. So let me make it up to you for not knowing anything about that with these coupons.
Oh god, coupons.
Thank you for feeling I must decline. Okay, so we've gotten... Alright, maybe you say to something about... Oh dear. If people to find that... Oh no, it's just the murder thing. Okay, so... I've got nothing. I have to find there's
People
something,
are probably screaming right now.
There's something I'm missing with the safe, and I'm gonna get the walkthrough to figure out what the frick it is.
To spare you guys.
Yes, but at least we got some nice dialogue out of it.
Yeah, we did get dialogue.
Okay. I just went through a long backtracking session through a walkthrough to figure out what on earth we missed. So apparently
we are supposed to.
I am supposed to combine this because I guess this just means that this is tying her with the smuggling ring and all that, and that's why she's here, is on this stuff.
It's like the first thing is like, all right, we don't compare these two. Let's look around the entire room first, and then
and then it turns out, oh, you are supposed to do that. So to steal your dirtiest secrets.
Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Yes, is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagrasu was out to steal is in this very room?
Dirty secret?
Francesca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence.
In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Babali's embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation.
I think I just might need to ask Francesca about her smuggling case in more depth. And now, we have a new dialogue option from her.
Oh, God.
About smuggling.
Okay, onward with the story.
Francesca, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you were here right now is related to that?
Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off.
And there it is. This accounting document.
The 2 out of 3. It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the detail of the beast.
The tail of the beast.
Down to the detail. More detail.
The detail of the beast.
The detailed. Ha! For you see, this type of paper was made only in the kingdom of Cadopia, which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabasta and Babal is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Francesca for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has. And now we have a paper document. Now, number one...
Earlier today, I was just like... We still don't pronounce her name correctly.
No, I pronounced it Americanly.
It's
I can't.
Franziska.
Yeah, well, you know what? Edgeworth is American, so he says it American. All right.
You could call her Franny.
True. All right, now I have the ability to deduce, and we can look at the papers and deduce that we have the other paper that's connected to this, and now we can keep moving forward.
Franzi's a cute nickname.
It is.
She probably wouldn't
look at
think
these
so, though.
documents, Franzi.
What did you call me? It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here.
Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me it's not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3?
Tell me it's not possible that your page... Well, it certainly looks that way.
By putting our multi-part puzzle together, it seems to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for.
1 3 2 3 3 3 blue 3.
Christ.
Yes, and with this it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Babali's ink.
Babali's ink?
Babali's ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported.
And that reason is?
That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin.
His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, being at the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation.
But it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice.
Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds.
You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested.
Franny, you must know that Manny Cochin was the suspect in the KG8 incident.
Of course I know. On top of being the head of the smuggling ring, there's a matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved.
Yay! That's all we needed.
Finally! We wasted so much time.
We still did stuff. It's fine.
And we did get dialogue that we didn't have before. Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? Now come along quietly, Atagarasu, K. Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin.
Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here, and he was already...
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Oh.
I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes.
What is that supposed to mean?
I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime.
Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are.
Oh boy.
We both said oh boy.
Why arrest Kay?
Even your police confirm that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babali's embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu, and most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she's the Yatagarasu.
Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu.
Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu.
Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin.
Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of.
Dang.
Why arrest Kay? So let's see. Movies from the IRS who infiltrated the Babali's embassy tonight. Hold it! They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us.
Of course, I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Babali's embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl.
No!
In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight.
You can go by a fire who
She's
snuck into
stubborn!
Yeah, she is. I bet she's the Yatagarasu.
Oh god, no, she's not.
The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarasu is not the arsonist who started the fire?
A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire.
Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way,
Okay.
he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears.
Why did Gumshoe just pop in and say,
don't know.
yeah.
Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer.
No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key.
I see. Your logic is very sound. I
It
expect that
is.
this is Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement is just... No, it didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. Alright. Oh, so they added that for me. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. But the key was on his body?
Yeah, like she didn't take the key. You think she would, if she killed him, she would have grabbed the key right away. But it was on him.
Yes, but what would we... which piece would we present to that? Would we present
His body.
the notes on the body? Nope, that's not it.
Okay, naman.
This is the glaring flaw in your logic.
A piece of evidence in my testimony? Actually, it proves the absence of a flaw in my logic and the presence in something.
Of one in yours. I was mistaken.
Just continue with my testimony now.
My face, you might steal diamonds, so I'm all pressed at then. So you're claiming that Kane knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents?
As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret, which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents.
You have it all wrong. It was the fake that sent that card.
Your words are meaningless. If you're truly innocent, then let's see some proof.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll leave it to you to handle this.
Yes, I'd rather you did. Yatagarasu's goal, huh?
You can claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined.
Alright, so... Or not pressed! Oh, that was wrong. I want present, not pressed. Whoops.
You've done that so many times in the past.
Yep, it's a whoopsie, and I just went through a circle. Whoops. So Agent Sheena suspects Kay of murders him because Kay is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I might be able to begin to reason with her. Alright. Maybe it's the fact that they'd already sent the document, maybe? I don't know. I'll try that. Okay,
Yep,
that's it.
There we go. He's just like, da da da.
Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh?
Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Oh my goodness, that's a hell of a face.
A nervous smile. But it's really off-putting.
Yes, by the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all.
Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him. Then why would she kill him?
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him?
Exactly.
Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact.
Need reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key.
Yeah.
But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death.
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act.
Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes.
But what?
Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Please do.
Oh boy. Definitive evidence.
The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of the special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument.
Duh. If that is your definitive evidence?
You see now that she is definitely the killer, right?
No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear!
What about the part of you holding a knife? And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person?
That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. Jeez. When I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah!
Oh.
Russian, who's there?
This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her.
So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon.
I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it.
But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me...
You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go?
That... I don't know. But I know they came in here.
They went out the chimney like Santa Claus. I knew it.
Oh my god.
I've always believed.
That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony.
Sounds like Santa Claus.
You, please, be quiet. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can still trust Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
She has a point,
Gummy,
not Gumshoe,
please.
but she does. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't.
Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that.
Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can.
Don't worry, I can and I will.
Oh,
And we're going to next time.
we gonna throw down?
Oh, we gonna throw down the gauntlet on this Russian little bitch.
Even though she's not Russian.
Well, in our headcanon, she is, so it counts for something.
In our headcanon, she's not.
In our voice, she is.
Like, okay, this is some... I don't know if we said this already or not before. We pick voices based on looks. Not on names or supposed in-game ethnicity relations.
Yes.
So even though we know she's supposedly, like, supposed to be Asian, because, like, that's the country that they're from in the game is, like, an Asian-ish country. When she has that visor, she looks like a Russian spy, so that's what we went with.
Yes, that was the point. All right, anyways, next time we're gonna tear you down.
We're gonna hopefully save our poor girl.
Yes.
Because she was just trying to find this imposter, and now she's being accused of murder.
It's the way it always goes.
She can't... You're right.
It's the way it always goes.
Okay.